This message from Trump to Rush Limbaugh sent Democrats running for their lives. The fight over funding the border wall looked bleak. Democrats appeared to have the votes needed to block funding to secure the southern border. But then all hell broke loose when Donald Trump sent this message to Rush Limbaugh. Senate Republicans, led by swamp creature Mitch McConnell, stabbed Donald Trump in the back. They passed a government funding bill that did not include any money for Donald Trump's border wall. Rather than fight for the president's priorities, McConnell and his establishment lackeys bowed to Chuck Schumer's demands. Democrats were ecstatic. Video captured Nancy Pelosi dancing at a bar believing she had vanquished Donald Trump once and for all. But on his radio program, Rush Limbaugh begged the president to veto the legislation. "Veto this thing and then head down to Mar-a-Lago," Limbaugh declared. "I will meet you on the first tee wherever you want to play golf, whenever, and this will end up being resolved in your favor." At noon on Thursday, Trump met with congressional Republicans and told them he would veto any legislation that did not fund his border wall. Speaker Paul Ryan broke the news outside the White House. "We just had a very long, productive meeting with the president," Ryan told reporters. "The president informed us that he will not sign the bill that came up from the Senate last evening because of his legitimate concerns for border security." Limbaugh's ears perked up at Ryan's remarks. Border security did not sound like a wall. Were Ryan and other swamp Republicans trying to fool the president into thinking he was signing a bill that contained money for the border wall and then double-cross him? But the White House sent a direct message to Limbaugh assuring him Trump meant any bill had to contain money for the wall. "So I get this direct message: you tell Rush that if there's no money in this, it's getting vetoed. If there's no money for a wall, I'm vetoing this, plain and simple." This was the message that I just got, and I trust it and I believe it to be the case. By the way, it's a legitimate question. I mean, the way the media reports this, and it was not just the media. It was Paul Ryan saying, "The president cares deeply about border security. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna get some border security in this thing," Limbaugh said. The top-rated conservative talking head then said that the Trump administration drove home the point to him that wall funding was a must-have in any spending bill. That news lifted the spirits of Trump supporters. Immigration rocketed Trump to the presidency. If Trump wavers on this core campaign promise, he risks turning into George H.W. Bush.